Hey, Star Wars action figure collectors, this is Darth Phoenix 619 coming at you with another review. And this time we have Hett from the 30th Anniversary Collection, Star Wars The Hunt for Aurra Sing, number 31, comic pack. Fantastic figure. Of course, he comes with the Dark Woman, which I will be reviewing shortly after this one. I decided to go with my favorite of the two this time around. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging. Of course, is your standard comic pack, and it is The Hunt for Aurra Sing, number Star Wars number 31. This is from the Dark Horse Comics, and this was released sometime in mid-2000s, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll take a quick look at the comic in a second, but there's some side art of Hett, which is the son of Hett, the Tusken Jedi. And this is the Dark Woman, which we'll be looking at, like I said, in the next review. Here are some other of the compacts in the wave. The Luke Skywalker one's a pretty good pack. We've got some product shots there of the figures, and sorry about that slanted view there. And then we've got the little synopsis there about the comic book itself. So let's take a quick look at the comic. Good read. Oops, just wrinkled it. Good read for the most part. Artwork is decent. It's just basically about a group of Jedi that are on the hunt for Aurra Sing, as the title states. Yeah, here's a good scene there. Here's Hett battling Aurra Sing. Here you see him with his red lightsabers. Would have liked to have seen him with the red lightsabers instead of the green ones. Very interesting history here for Hett. Spoiler alert, I mean, you know, if you're reading comics or whatnot, tune out for about 30 seconds. He is soon does become Darth Krayt in the Legacy series, so he becomes a bad guy. And the outfits worn by Hett and the Dark Woman in the comic pack are not the same ones in the comic, but they do have these outfits somewhere in the expanded universe. I forget where exactly. So here he is. I mean, he's a fantastic looking figure. Just a great looking figure overall. I'm gonna remove his lightsabers, but I just wanted you guys to get a good look with him holding them, and I'll come back to them later. So move those to the side. And let's take a good look at Hett. So here's his facial sculpt. He's got your standard Tusken Raider helmet, which for the most part looks really good. Really like the bandages. The mold looks really good. Silver paint apps are applied nicely for the most part. You got the brown paint apps around the mouth, which looks decent. You got the metal stubs poking out of the bandages. Okay, and this is removable. And here's his ponytail. Great little sculpt there. That's got the hair clip. And while we're looking at the back of him, check out his belt. Some nice silver paint apps. Got some dark and light browns on the Jedi tunic. And some more bandages around the legs. Really like the sculpting of the bandages around the legs. Very, very nice. So, the helmet is removable. So there it is. And there he is. Facial sculpt is decent. The eyes look okay. Kind of has a surprised look on his face. But what really stands out for me is the tattoos. Some good detailing there on the facial sculpt with the tattoos. Looks really nice. You know. Of course, we see these later on in his rebirth, you can say. But yeah, whoops. There he goes. But yeah, looks great. So the scarf is also removable, so you can just pop off his head and remove the scarf. It's a soft plastic. Definitely molded well. Great little piece. And there is his belt. Some paint apps there, some pouches. He does have a working peg hole there, so you can clip on his lightsaber hilt. Gloves and some bandages around the arm. So the bandages look really cool. One of my favorite parts of the figure are just the bandages, the wrappings around the forearms, the legs, and the helmet itself. Articulation on this guy, he has a swivel head. So, interesting. Ball hinge shoulders. He's got a swivel elbow, and then he has a swivel forearm. So, same thing here. Swivel elbow and swivel forearm. So, it's too bad that the elbows weren't ball hinged, but what are you going to do? You do have a swivel waist, you do have swivel hips, and you do have ball hinged knees. No articulation in the ankles. Now, in regards to this guy, one of the things is the legs. You've really got to, for the most part, have him bent at this angle, because if you straighten him out, he's in this really awkward pose, which basically makes it difficult to stand him. He's going to be leaning forward. So, not a big deal. He does stand pretty well, but I do have him on a stand. So, yeah, I mean, he looks great either way, with or without his helmet. I think it looks pretty cool. So for accessories, you get this Gatterfee stick. You got your Tuscan Raider stick, I guess. Kind of metallic finish to it, like copper. And then he's got the leather handle. Well, not real leather, but it's got that look to it. Pretty cool. Kind of wish there was... I mean, I guess if you remove the lightsaber hilt and peg one of his hilts to his belt, he can hold this, but it would have been nice to have some storage space for this guy, so it's just pretty much in my accessory box. And then you got your two lightsabers. Here's the first one. Good details there on the hilt with the green blade. And then you've got this one, which is the same green blade, but then you've got this really unique hilt there. It's got the peg, and you've got the little, I'm not sure quite what this is. Didn't do my research, but, looks very Tuscan-y, and it's removable. So, you can clip that onto his belt. But, yeah, digging the accessories on this guy. Really cool stuff. So, there you have it. I really, really like this figure, and I was glad I was able to pick him up at a convention for the price that I did. I mean, loose, he doesn't go for too much. The pack itself, you can find it for a reasonable price. Probably be better to buy this new to at least get him and the Dark Woman, which is a pretty good figure too. So there you guys have it. I'll be coming at you shortly with my Dark Woman figure review. And until then, may the Force be with you.